abstraction and encapsulation, they both are two sides of a same coin, right? So hiding unnecessary information is called encapsulation, and showing only important information is known as abstraction, right? So how we define it? So we define it through an example of a car. So if a normal customer goes to a car showroom or look at a car, how they look at it. So they got the important information over there. Okay, what is the mileage of that car, what is the top speed of that car. And if you look at the structure of a car, right, uh, you will find steering wheel, right, only the important functionality that a consumer or maybe user required. So we got a steering wheel, we got the clutch plate, clutch, brake and acceleration into a car, and a gear. Normally the user of a car required these 4 or 5 basic things. What to say, steering wheel, brake, accelerator and clutch and brake, and a seat to sit over there right? So they find these things only, right? And maybe from last 100 years or maybe 80 years, we got few more information like what is the mileage, what is the top speed, what is, what to say, tire pressure also you can calculate these days. So you can provide the important information to the user that is required, and you hide unnecessary information, right? So if you look at a car is covered. So you can see the gate, you can see the seat, you can see the steering wheel, you can see all the important thing that is required to you, but you can't see other things that is not required to you, but it is very important to run a car. So there is an engine that is covered, right? So there is a chassis that is covered. So there is a lot of tools that is used to run a car, but it is hiding itself into a cover, and it is not available to normal user, right? So that part of hiding unnecessary thing, that is unnecessary things from the user, is called encapsulation, and showing only important things to the user is known abstraction. So these two are two sides of a single coin, right? So that single coin is class, right? So class is an example of abstraction also and encapsulation also. How encapsulation? Let's look at over here, the same. So it's an example of an encapsulation where data member and methods are protected into a class, right? So anyone who is object of a class can access them easily, and one can't access it. A normal user can directly use it also, right? So if I have created, right, so around, I think, I don't remember the date. So Volvo company created thing called seat belt. So there was no seat belt before it, and when Volvo was created it, lot of people was like, okay, we don't want to use it, right? But after a certain period of time, everyone is using it into a car, right? So they created the idea and that class of a seat belt or object of a seat belt. Now everyone is using it. How you created it? Same. So if you are having some issue when you take a capsule, there are a lot of particle into a capsule, but it is covered into an what to say, plastic wrap or biodegradable wrap, and there are a lot of material into a class that is important, but you don't know the information and you don't want the information. So you just take that capsule, and that will automatically do everything that is required to be done, right? So a Java class is an example of encapsulation. Java Bean is a fully encapsulated class because of all data member are private here, right? So binding or wrapping code and data together into a single unit are known as a encapsulation. For example, capsule, it's wrapped the different medicines and all those things. So yeah, this is the encapsulation. Now abstraction. So hiding internal details and showing functionalities is known as abstraction, right? Showing functionalities and showing important data only. For example, a phone call, we don't know the internal process. We just click on the, what to say, green button or red button to connect or disconnect, but we don't know after clicking what is happening over there. So in Java interface or in Java, we use abstract class and interface to achieve abstraction. So there will be abstract classes or interfaces, uh, you know. So if user is using a car, he thinks about driving and their experiences. But people who are created it, they use a lot of physics, right? And they use a lot of calculation and the acceleration. Ki, okay, if you put that much pressure in 10 second or in 3 second, this will reach to the 60 speed, right? So that's how they create it, and for user it is just a normal experience ki, okay, I'll go on a drive with my friends and all those things. And same abstraction versus encapsulation, a lot of people ask you, just look at a camera. So abstraction is zoom in, zoom out, flash on, flash off, autofocus mechanism where you can set a lens, right? But inside that part, so there are a lot of lenses into a camera, there are a lot of gears over there that is hidden into it, and you just click those, few, what to say, buttons, and it will provide you the functionality that is required to you. So that's abstraction and encapsulation in a single class. So yeah, you can find it again. Abstraction is, showing only necessary data. Encapsulation is hiding unnecessary data, and you can use different ways to implement it.